Most of the stuff I think is in that box under this 5-6 days to get it to where it was on. But that'll pour out. It will air up, and I don't have to jack it up. Negative. Okay, let's get the air chuck done here.
Hey, that comes in handy a lot whenever you're working on.
I have something to get the tractor in there.
I'm letting the blind guy steer everything, so
Coming out of here. Not bad, not bad. I gotta walk around. Yeah, see, folks, I wasn't lying when I said it'd take all day just to get it tied. Here we are. Another day, another dollar spent.
exactly. Howdy, folks, it's finally time. I know y'all been waiting on this. We're about to drag out the 52 Ford delay, and we're gonna start getting on it and get it running and driving.
Yep, we got stuff in here we got to take out. Some fiberglass trinkets and stuff that go to something. I don't know. I just collected them over the year. We got a flat tire we're going to address. Let's see if we can get it where it'll roll at least, and see if we can get it pulled or pushed or something out of this spot. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. It's been sitting here a minute, long minute. Let's walk around it, take a look. It's actually not 100% rust free, but it's really good shape. It's not eat up with rust. That tire is, none of the tires are any good on this at all. Got the air tank. This I had built several years ago, and it kind of was a it was kind of a deal of where I was told, well, you can't do that. You can't put that 51 Ford F1 on an S10 frame because it'd have to sit on top of it. It wouldn't channel down over it. Well, and I said, yes, I can. So it's sitting on the frame. I had to shorten the frame a total of a foot. I used all of the S10 parts, everything, even the S10 fuel tank, which that fuel tank's no good now. I used the gas door out of the S10 fuel tank, out of the S10, took it out of the side, put it in. Rear end's a Camaro rear end, which I don't like the gearing in it, so I'll be changing it. I used the steering columns out of the S10, all the pedal assemblies out of the S10, the T5 5-speeds out of the S10. Floors are all really solid in here, in good shape. I had started stripping everything off the dash to paint it. And I'm not sure. Most of the stuff I think is in that box under this. I even used the seat belts out of the S10 in here. But all the wiring is out of the S10. Ow! I just got caught by a nail, people. Oh no. Let me see if I can get this hood open one-handed. May not be able to. I have to sit you down just a second. Hold on. I used the master cylinder brake booster out of the S10. I extended the steering rod. This exhaust manifold I had to take over to my buddy's machine shop, and we milled it down about 30 thousandths so it would clear the steering rod. I had this V8 that I had in a T-bucket. I sold the T-bucket, kept the motor. It's a Vortec 350. I even used the overflow jug out of the S10, battery box out of the S10. I had this aluminum radiator here that was in the, can't remember what I had it in. I had it in something anyways. I kept it. Electric fan. It's all power steering, power brakes. The master cylinder for the clutch went bad, so I have bought one of those. We bought a new fuel tank for it, some other stuff for it. I got some fancy valve covers we're going to put on it, and it's, as you can tell, it's been just hanging out here, sitting around, not doing much anything. I do know the motor is free. Like I said, it sits low and mean. It's a really cool truck, but that rear end in it is extremely low geared. You can't even take off in first gear because it'll roast the tires off of it. I started building this truck, and a friend of mine was still alive actually when I started building on it, Buck. And he'd come over and he'd, see progress, see what I was doing, and check on it. And he was pretty excited about me getting it done. And he'd hang out. And during this time that I started on this truck, he had passed away. And for his funeral, we were having a celebration of life. And I really wanted to get this truck where it would at least run, drive. I can get it tagged and insured and take it for his celebration of life. So from actually the time I started with 2 complete trucks to this truck done, wired, running, driving, brake lights, headlights, tail lights, even the vacuum wipers I got working, was just about 3 months ago. Then, like I said, the master cylinder went out on the clutch, and the rear end was really low geared, and I drove it around a little bit, but then finally, life happens and you park things and then they just sit. And so there's some things I want to touch up and redo on it and change. And I got another rear end sitting back behind it. We're going to put in it some different wheels we're going to put on it. I'm going to order some tires for it. But we're gonna get this back tire, see if we can get it aired up. I don't even know if it's gonna air up. I hope I don't have to drive. I hope I don't have to drive the floor jack out of here because, well, it'll be sitting in the shop all day. I hope I don't have to drag the floor jack out here and jack it up because, well, I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to do that. But let me hand you to David, and I'll get the air tank and stuff. We'll air this tire up. Okay, here we're back. My glasses are falling off like usual. That chair David's sitting in is the driver's seat for this right now.
I had to make sure to set it before George started recording, otherwise we'd have a bloopers. Probably.
Taking the valve core out of here. Because, well, this isn't the first time I've had to try to air this tire up. And I found sometimes if I pull the valve core out, it will air up and I don't have to jack it up. And once again, I don't have to drag the floor jack out of here because I don't want to do it. But I will if I have to, but I don't particularly want to.
And the reason you pull the valve core out, it'll allow more airflow to go in there quicker than trying to push it in around the valve core.
Well, survey says
Wah, wah, wah.
no.
No big bucks, no double. You got double whammies on that one.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this valve core not all the way in there, just enough so it's in there so I don't lose it. And I'm going to go drag the floor jack out here.
All right.
And try to get it under here because it is like super low.
Yep. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun.
I want to get over here. What are you doing? Making me look bad. And it's on dirt. And we all know that these Low profile floor jacks roll wonderful on dirt. Ah,
Sorry, I'm not gonna crawl underneath there so y'all can see what he's doing. What he's doing.
Well, I am glad that the portable lift is portable.
There you go. Okay, let's be honest about it. If he didn't have this, he has a John Deere bucket loader. We would pick it up with that.
Yeah, that'd been too easy.
Which it may be used as a relocation device or assist device here a little bit anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm wore out for the day. Video's over.
Okay. It's only flat on the bottom.
Yeah. Maybe if I roll it to the top, it'll be okay.
There you go. Should roll just fine. At least for,
Once again,
half a rotation.
I'm going to pull the valve core out while I'm out of breath. I hear a bird laughing at me somewhere. Okay. There she is, taking air.
And I hope I have it pointing in the right direction. Remember, he gave the blind guy the camera.
Hope y'all can see me. Well, maybe it's not taking air. Maybe I just thought it was. All I did was push the flat spot out.
Oh. Okay. So I guess the next thing would be, since you got the jack up, you got it jacked up, may have to get the removal device. We'll get it off and put a little pressure and stuff on her.
I got pressure on me, all right. Well, not every plan's a winner. If you watch the last video of the van and the turn signal switch, it was quite the fought me all the way. All right, well, I'm gonna go make another walk and get the impact, and get a socket, and turn the loud air compressor on and see if I can get this worn out ragged tire to taste some air.
All right, we'll be back.
It's that one.
There you go.
I just want to do this in the shop. Up, up, up.
You are free.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, guys, gals, dogs, cats, whoever's watching, let's go to the shop.
All right, we will pick you back up over there.
I am. Right here. Made it into the shop. Let me zoom out some more. Zoom, zoom. We got the tire. We got the mud. We got our tool. I'm not on my A game today. More like a Z game. Could be a Z game. Hope my mic's on. I don't know. I can't see. Oh, yeah, it's on. Everybody heard me. Wasn't sure. Couldn't remember.
There you go.
My old timer's kicking in again. Okay, we got more pressure in the air compressor than I do in the air tank. Let's see if that even helps. Let's see if it'll work this way or not. I don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm trying to air up a tire. if I can just get this back down in here with my little fingers. I have my little fingers that I had injured that don't work so good. I call them my little fingers now. Look at that.
There you go.
Like a new one.
Heck yeah.
Other than this big old crack in the side that, I don't know. If I roll it, it might explode. Who knows?
It does, you know.
Let's see how much hair we got in there. Let me look. I'm just going to use this air tank as well as it's handy. It's right here. It's right here. Air chuck, long air hose. We'll put about 100 pounds, 500 pounds in here. I don't know. Who thinks that crack? Maybe we'll see how long that crack will work. I'm going to call that good.
Well, I think it sounds good to me.
Any more than that, I'm afraid the tire's going to burst.
Yeah.
I like living on the edge. Nice big split in there. Love a big split. Makes it more adventurous if you do it that way.
Kind of reliving your gymnastics days?
Yeah. So we're going to roll the old raunchy tire back over the truck, and I'm going to put the old bad tire back on the truck. And, you know, first hour of the video is just getting the tire aired up. That's half the fun. Get the tire on. Bump-a-da. Bump-a-da. Biddy. Now I have to unload all these goodies. Visor.
I guess the question be is, what all do you have back there?
I got the running boards.
Okay.
I got these few fiberglass trinkets I picked up somewhere, and you know, thought somebody might want to buy them eventually.
Yeah.
Things I could sell. I got some insulation, which I don't even remember where that was at. Just probably a piece I kept because I'm like a pack rat of stuff.
Hey, that comes in handy a lot whenever you're working on different things.
Yeah, it does
Sure
too.
beats going down to have to buy it.
I'm gonna pull this out. And then I've got a Suburban gas tank in here.
Okay. Figured you had one of those somewhere because we tried to use the Suburban straps on the van.
Yep.
Your tire just went flat. I just heard. Felt like crap. We're back with the key.
I need to ever so slightly twist it to one direction and then back again.
There you go.
Ah.
And there, she's moving a little bit. Slowly but surely. I'm letting the blind guy steer everything. Hold on. Thought I heard something.
I think it's close to those bicycles over there. Chad's bicycle.
Maybe blind black's still here anyway.
Just a little. Here, let me show you what I'm dealing with. We're pretty close coming out of here. Not bad, not bad. Pretty close. Hope I don't hit nothing. I don't want to hit anything. I hope not. But we'll see what happens. Okay, I got you all there on the fender. I hope y'all can tell me if I'm going to hit something. Got them hanging down here. Watching
Okay.
the. I almost got in there and tried to drive the truck.
Ah,
Hope y'all can see that.
I hear something else, but he
Hope I
can
didn't
see.
run over
So.
my phone. Y'all still there? Yep. Yep. I need to get you pulled out a little farther.
Well, there she sits in the sun for the first time in a long time.
Yep. We're out of the hole. And we didn't tear anything up. So that is a plus. Now I need to reposition the tractor.
Okay, go on that way.
Super close. Not lots of room. Wonder if I Nope, that ain't gonna work. Not a lot of room. Not much to play with.
Yeah.
That hurts that rib.
I bet it does. Only George has told
I
y'all
get
he's
it to
moved a gun
swing.
safe and it slammed up against him and probably cracked one of his ribs there at the sternum.
Take a little slack out of the old chain. Take a little slack out of the chain. Add a little slack. Take a little slack. Add a little slack. Whoa! That's it. Yeah,
Okay, now what?
move forward. Whoop. Far enough. Get the slack out of the chain so I can unhook it. Put that in there. I ain't small enough to fit. I gotta walk around. Stupid flat.
Sorry, folks, you can't help but laugh about it.
Y'all like my sunglasses, don't you? You want them?
As you know, some letting George do this because he has a plan and I don't know what it is. So I'm just letting him roll.
I'm going to try and put that bucket between my carport and the truck. See if I can turn that sharper.
Oh, shit.
Got to turn the wheels again. I locked them in place with the damn key lock this time.
Ah, there you go.
Here we go! One more time. Oop. Hit my bucket. Okay. It is fun.
Oh yeah. All right, see what she does.
David's up there staring. And
Gary the blind guy staring.
he literally, seriously, in all seriousness, only has 10% of eyesight. So but we're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I had to put the old tractor in four-wheel drive. Yep. How far in there are we? We'll go just a little bit.
I'd say good. Well, folks, she's in the shop. Oh, it's kind of worn both of us out. This may be the end of the day. Come back and actually start working on it tomorrow.
Man, y'all been just sitting in the shop relaxing, hanging out. Well, I had to go back there in the heat, put the tractor up.
I know.
Man, that was tight.
Yeah, it was.
In the shop, sitting there. Oops, sorry, my hand, my bad. I got a bad habit of putting my hands in front of y'all. There she is. All her splendor and glory and glorious splendor. Definitely not on my A game today.
No, I was kind of missed to him. I'd have to visit with you. This may be about the end of day one on it. Getting in here in the shop where we can hit it ground running tomorrow.
Yeah, see, folks, I wasn't lying when I said it'd take all day just to get a tire on and get it in the shop.
Tire on, aired up, flat. Redneck tow truck operations. But like I say, she's in the shop. So
this just shows you that not every day is a winner. Not everything goes smooth. Some things are a pain. Well, so if you want to see the resurrection of the Ford, which is going to be a good one, or will it run and drive because it has been sitting a while, subscribe, like, comment, share, hit that notification button because this video is going to be coming up. We're actually going to be starting doing things in the car tomorrow, putting together the video for y'all to watch at the truck. And it's going to be a really good video. It's pretty neat, pretty fun. So, you know, this is just kind of a prelude and getting it into the shop and to show you that, yeah, there's not everything smooth, not everything works as planned. And sometimes it's a pain to get some things done. So, but we did get her in the shop today. We're going to start on making the video of the Will It Run and Drive, getting it running, getting it driving, getting things done to it. A lot of stuff to do to this truck, a lot of big plans for it. So stick around, follow along. We're going to have a good time. And I know y'all like my sunglasses and you want them. Don't tell me you don't. We'll see you on the next one.